so they inevitably start to rot. So he's just a stank ass at this point. And after about 2 years of living this stank ass lifestyle, Ricardo suddenly decides, you know what? I'm gonna start murdering people. This sounds like fun. And then one day, while he's out in the neighborhood, Ricardo spots a girl. And she's 9, and the girl has lost a dollar bill, and she's out looking for it. And so Ricardo approaches her, and he's like, hey, I know where your dollar bill is. I can show you. Follow me. And so she follows him into the basement of the hotel where he's living. And there, he does horrible things to her, and he eventually unalives her. Oh, but he doesn't stop there. 3 months later, he moves to Los Angeles. And there, he gets a room in a hotel on Skid Row, and he starts doing a lot more drugs. And one night, he starts stalking this 79-year-old woman who lives in the suburbs. And he breaks into her house, and then he essays her, and he unalives her with a knife. Then, he just steals all her money and her expensive jewelry. 9 months later, he strikes again. One night, he hides in this woman's garage, and he waits for her to get home. And when she finally does, he suddenly steps out, and he pulls out a pew-pew, and bang, he unalives her. Then he goes into her house, and he sees the woman's roommate, and bang, he unalives her too. Then, about an hour later, he's at a local park, and he spots a random woman sitting in her car. And he suddenly grabs her, and he drags her out of it, and then he pulls out his pew-pew, and he unalives her as well. And yeah, it just keeps getting worse. Because 10 days later, Ricardo breaks into a house at night, and he shoots a man while he's sleeping. And then the man's wife wakes up, and she tries to fight back. And so Ricardo shoots her too, and then he unalives her with a knife. Then he steals her eyes, and he puts them in a jewelry box to take with him as a souvenir. And so Ricardo just continues on this streak of murder and SA, and he unalives at least 5 more women and 5 more couples. Usually he'll break into their home at night, execute them, and then he'll draw religious symbols at the scene of the crime. Now at this point, police are looking at this